strange things with these hantavirus getting these people off the ship. I just can't unsee them anymore. Take a look at this video. It's going viral. I want you to tell me what you see. Y'all, is that duct tape on his butt? Why is the visor flipped up? Wait, and why does he not have a full mask on? What is this? Okay, so she just walks in without any protective gear, and it's just, and they don't have it on. So some of them are completely masked up. Some of them are, what is this? What is this? What are we looking at? This doesn't seem real. I don't know. Paul, is this even real, allegedly? Because it looks like they're not even taking this seriously. We have half the PPE. By the way, some of the PPE isn't even that. It's like other suits from other places. They've just jimmy-rigged together, allegedly, just to give a liar. Some people suited up, some people aren't. None of this makes sense to me, and it just makes me wonder, is this all for show?
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop.
Evacuated from the hantavirus-hit cruise ship has tested positive for the virus, while officials say another is displaying mild symptoms. Thanks for staying up late with us for Eyewitness News at 11. I'm Liz Nagy.
And I'm Jory Rand. 3 people have already died after being infected with the hantavirus aboard that luxury cruise liner. And as Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam explains, that plane is now carrying the 17 American passengers less than an hour away now from touching down in the U.S. with a positive case on board.
As 17 Americans and 1 British national at the center of the hantavirus surge head to the U.S., health leaders confirm one of them has tested positive for the virus. Health and Human Services say the person doesn't have any symptoms, but the agency reports a second passenger is showing signs of sickness. According to HHS, both individuals have been separated from the other passengers during the flight to Nebraska, where they will be isolated from the remaining passengers who will be monitored at a quarantine unit. 3 people have died from the virus, one of them a 70-year-old Dutch national. Authorities believe the first victims contracted the virus from rodents while visiting the southern tip of South America.
Yes, we know that the first cases did travel to those regions. We just don't know which specific ones.
Hey guys, so I tried to do this as a live, but it just will not let me do it. So the hantavirus outbreak, let's give an update on that. A couple that was exposed arrived at Emory University Hospital for evaluation. The 2 people believed to have been exposed to this hantavirus arrived in Atlanta on Monday and were taken to Emory University Hospital after being transported through Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said the patients were part of a coordinated effort involving American citizens who were exposed aboard this MV Hondius cruise ship, where an outbreak of the Andes variant of hantavirus has prompted international medical response. Let that sink in. But there's nothing to worry about, right? In a statement released by Georgia Department of Public Health, state officials said they had been notified by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention that the 2 individuals who disembarked from the ship at center of the hantavirus outbreak were transported to the Emory University. Federal healthcare workers are taking every precaution they say needed to handle this case. And
coronavirus. So we know about those patients from the U.S. who were brought to Nebraska. We now know that some of those patients have made their way to Atlanta. So let's find out the latest on this, on these hantavirus patients here in the Atlanta area.
Breaking just even in the last 20 minutes here near the campus here at Emory. So here's what we do know, what we have confirmed. 2 of those 17 passengers aboard the cruise ship were transported to Nebraska this morning. And then from there, 2 of that 17 taken here to Atlanta, dropped off at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. We were able to follow that caravan here to the hospital campus from the sky. Skyfox 5 there over the scene, showing that procession. 2 separate ambulances for 2 separate passengers. And
the virus strain involved the Andes virus, so that's what we're hearing the most about, a rare form of the disease capable of limited person-to-person transmission. So the American passengers now in Omaha will continue to to be closely monitored during the virus incubation period, but so far none of them have shown any symptoms. So federal, state, and local health leaders, along with the governor there in Nebraska, held a news conference just to update the public on, what people want to know about these American cruise ship passengers.
All of you are aware, last night, with the coordination of multiple federal agencies and in partnership with state officials, HHS supported the Department of State in a safe repatriation of 18 U.S. citizens from the MV Hondius. This is a coordinated, whole-of-government effort to safely return Americans home while protecting public health. Passengers were transported via Department of State plane from the Canary Islands to Nebraska with appropriate medical capabilities on board. HHS has worked with the State Department from the start for a seamless transfer back into the United States.
And I know that, this is all a fear tactic that they use to get us to pay attention to this right here while they do X, Y, and Z in the background, which I have those videos for y'all later. But we do need to pay attention because it's very reminiscent of when they came out and said very low risk, nothing to worry about, and then came right back and said that basically we should be worried about it. And then all of the things that we had to go through with it. People couldn't visit their relatives. They're driving and buying cars, saying hey to grandma because they were scared to get grandma sick. You have celebrities online shouting out, coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? So, this is all very reminiscent. And I think we need to keep that fresh in our minds, as well as what the stores began to look like when people realized, oh yeah, even though they're saying it's not easily spread, every time it turns around is somebody else got it.
Prepared, and we're doing a great job with it, and it will go away. Just stay calm. Be calm. It's really working out, and a lot of good things are going to happen. It's very much, we hope, under control. We have a lot of people, a lot of great people are studying it. It should be fine. We hope.
Hi, Grandma. I love you. I miss you.
Thank you.
You're killing me, Smalls. Hi, Grandma. We love you. We miss you.
I love you.
Without Grandma.
I love you. I love you.
Hey, Grandma.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus. I'm telling you, shit is real.
Has anyone else noticed that this hantavirus that apparently is really difficult to spread is spreading really easily? I don't know. I feel like every 5 hours it's in another country. And now Aaron Parnassus is reporting in the middle of the night that it's in Georgia, as in Georgia in the United States. But it doesn't spread easily. That's all they keep saying. Don't worry, there's nothing to be worried about. It doesn't spread easily, except it's spreading. What would seem rather easily. I don't know. What do you guys?
Okay, I have been saying this to friends for the last week, possibly 2. And it's funny, this person posted it. And I'm going to tread lightly because this is a flaggable post. But this person said, I remember reading about COVID in December 2019 and January 2020, and how it was affecting other countries while most Americans were still blissfully unaware. This is where we're at, y'all. They have even said that there's a science behind this, and they feed it to you slowly to get you used to it before they drop it on you. And there have been things that seem very, I've said this, December 2019-ish or 2020-ish in general. Not in terms of the actual COVID itself, but in terms of laying the foundation for things to turn out the way they did during COVID, if y'all are following me. And I know y'all are following me, and I know you know why I have to say it this way, or obviously I'm going to get flagged. But what do we think? What do we think? Is it sounding very 2020-ish in terms of the foundational framework?
Do you remember going out or just seeing pictures of people and the things they were wearing to protect themselves? Like, you would have thought you were in a whole nother world. And that's what we are living in now, a whole nother world. Nothing has ever been normal. Nothing has ever been the same. It will never go back the same. I've been saying that since that time period, and nothing has changed. It's only gotten worse. And why is that? Because is it supposed to? Look at where we're living. This is Satan's world. And he has his minions doing his bidding to destroy it.
Said Naomi Campbell's hazmat suit was one of the most symbolic looks of 2020. How did that come about?
Well, I bought those. I bought like a pack of 30 hazmat suits or 50 maybe on Amazon. Some people said I stole them from PPE, from the hospitals. It was like all these stories.
This is like a vitamin C. Another vitamin C. All right, let's go.
That's my germaphobe. That's my thing. It's whether they
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow.